still feel your touch in my dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life.
Listen up. Drag is not a contact sport. 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 Drag is not a contact sport.
Hi, y'all. Welcome to Not a Contact Sport. We are on episode 12, and these are my little ladybugs. Don't you just love them? If you don't get that reference, just Google 2 ladybugs, 1 Republican senator. You'll know what that means. You'll know. Can y'all hear me? How y'all doing? I'm checking the comments. I know people are coming on in. Y'all, things are open, places are open. People are going and having a drink outside. Thank you for coming tonight to this show. I know your Saturday nights are precious, and we really, really appreciate you spending this night with us and our wonderful, amazing cast that we have tonight. Again, this is Not a Contact Sport. We are on twitch.tv/Mini Pearl Necklace. We are on Facebook Live every other week now, every other weekend. So it's extra special for you to be here. Love you too, JTYAUTRY. Yeah. I'm trying to make it into a word, but you're beautiful. Thank you for loving me. I love you too. Mystery person. Y'all, we're going to get the show started off with an amazing performance from one of our regular cast members. This queen has been here since the beginning. I don't think they have skipped a single show. Maybe once. I don't remember. But it's number 12, y'all. We're on number 12. It's been a while. We took last week off to redirect our focus to an all-black cast for neonblack.com's show that she hosted last week. And now .com is in our show this week. How about that? That's great. But as well, you know, with Neon Black, we wanted the focus to be on a full black cast. I am so privileged to be able to introduce you to a cast that is very diverse. We have black queens, we have brown queens, we have trans kings, and we've had trans queens. It's you never know what's going to happen each week, and I'm just so thankful and appreciative that y'all give me this opportunity to be a part of this. So thank you so much. I think I know who the mystery person is. They just texted me. All right, y'all, let's get started with our amazing regular entertainer. They're bringing it to you every week. They have sang live. This time they're going to give us a little bit of gospel, okay? We're getting ready for that Sunday morning early service, right? Is that where we're all going? Let's make some noise for the Pixie Princess, Miss Mickey Mirage.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there. In the midnight hour, I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there. I hear your voice. It's like an angel sighing. I have no choice. I hear your voice. Feels like flying. I close my eyes. Oh God, I think I'm falling out of the sky. I close my eyes. Heaven help me.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my sisters. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
When we're done, you believe God's a woman. I don't wanna waste more time, yeah. You ain't gotta wanna track my up. Pop it any way you like it. And I can tell that you know I know how I wanna hear. Ain't nobody else can relate. So boy, I like what you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's break. And I could be honest, but you told me not to be. When you try to cover me, I keep on pushing you. He's sitting on the back corner of my company. You love it how I move you, love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, and I feel it after midnight, feeling like you can't play my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. Touch you, my one. Another seven God. You believe God is a woman. Midnight, feeling like you can't play my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
Y'all, that was Nicki Mirage. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm gonna have to get on my knees and pray to God tonight. Just saying after that. Why wouldn't God be a woman? Hello? Y'all, if you got a translucent can like I do, or if you got a can full of beer or soda, if you are, doing the vapey vape, right? Y'all raise it up for the cast tonight, raise it up for the show, raise it up for Saturday night. I have my windows up. My neighbors are hearing enough of my voice already, and now they get to hear it at full volume. So cheers to you and to all of you. Good thing I had a Red Bull, because that's going to put me to sleep. All right, y'all. We have a very special celebration with this next performer. Their cat just turned 5 years old on the 10th. How sweet. So they are celebrating their cat's birthday. And, in quarantine, that really does mean a lot because some of us, all we have are the feline or pet friends with us. So we really love you so much, and we are so excited about your cat's birthday. I hope that we see some adorable pictures of you and your cat with like a little kitty cake or something. Just putting it out there, okay? All right, y'all, make some noise. This king is all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. They are bringing it to you every week. They're probably one of the most adorable kings I've ever seen. Honestly, I just like can't keep my eyes off of them when they're performing. Make some noise for the one and only King Percocet.
Oh, so you want to talk about hope, Bo? Obama ran on hope. Remember when he got elected? And we felt like maybe, just maybe, we got out of that bad place and made it to a good place. That the whole country was really ready to turn the corner. You remember that amazing feeling we had during the inauguration? I was sitting right next to you. And we were so proud. And we saw him get out of that limo and walk alongside of it and wave to that crowd. Tell me you weren't terrified when you saw that. Tell me you weren't worried that someone was going to snatch that hope away from us like they always do. That is the real world, Bo. And our children need to know that that's the world that they live in.
Southern trees bear a strange fruit. Blood on the leaves and blood at the roots. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree.
Moving into the street.
Y'all, that was Percocet bringing us the reality of it all. If you haven't been watching the news, y'all, you realize, this has been going on, like, Black Lives Matter, like black people wanting white people to listen and hear them has been going on forever. And, finally the news decides to cover it and expose these issues. So, we are all on Not a Contact Sport. We are all here to support Black voices and hashtag Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matter. Just this week, I just read a moment ago 2 more trans women are dead, Black women are dead, and another Black man was shot just for sleeping in his car. From my understanding, that's all you need to know, and it has to stop. And, the reason why we are here tonight is to just have a safe space for all of us weirdos and queer people, brown, black, white, to come together, but mostly to uplift our Black brothers and sisters, trans brothers and sisters. So thank you so much, Percocet, for bringing that to the show. You are always welcome here. And hashtag Black Joy. Let's get some hashtag Black Joy going on in this show. We keep it real, and then sometimes we get pretty silly and kooky, and that's usually my job. I'm giving you like my Brittany Murphy rest in peace moment tonight, but also these ladybugs behind me are ridiculous. I asked the cast, I said, what should I put as my backdrop? And they said ladybugs. So if you get the joke, you get it. If not, I told you what to Google. You just search, two ladybugs, 1 Republican senator, and you'll find out what that means. But y'all, speaking of kooky and goofy, this next queen always brings the comedy, camp comedy. She's on the cast of She-Haw in Nashville, Tennessee. And that's the show that me and Miss Tammy Why Not started about 6 years ago. Let's make some noise for Bosnia's second best export, Mitzi Pennington.
Well, the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do.
It's your birthday.
Oh, yes. Stop. You're injured. You have a neck brace. Are you okay?
Sorry, yeah. A vending machine fell on me when I was trying to shake a bag of chips out of it. I haven't eaten in a couple of days, but I'm okay to strip. Woo!
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not comfortable with this. And
What is it? Is it the brace? My neck muscles aren't very strong, but I can take it off.
Take it off. Oh, please don't do that. Please. You're really wasting that.
Ladies, move. Gentlemen, move. Somebody ring the alarm. A fire on the roof. Ring the alarm. And the floor elbows. Ring the alarm. And the floor elbows. Ring the alarm. And the floor elbows.
Let me overdue. Give me some room. Coming through. Paid my dues. In the mood. Me and my girls gonna shake the room. DJ spinning. Show the head. Let's
'cause I'm still jumping 6 in the morning. People dancing classic progression. No question, time for some action. Temperatures up, bounce so we're up. My girls, get your boys, gonna make some noise. Gonna get rowdy, gonna get a little unruly. Get it right up in a hurry. Gonna get dirty. It's about time that you came to start the party. Sweat dripping over my body. Hands are getting a little naughty. Wanna get dirty. It's about time for my what?
That was the wonderful Mitzi Pennington. Oh my gosh, just cracking us up. Like that neck of yours just cracking in half. That anytime. Okay, here's the problem. Watching that video reminds me of my drunkest hours at the gay bar or the whatever. And you know, you get drunk really at home right now, you know, and you start slinging that neck around, and the next day you wish you never had done it. Is okay. So y'all be careful out there getting drunk dancing. I think that was the message of her number. It was a metaphor for be careful when you drunk dance. Who is next? Oh my gosh. This next queen is the one I consider responsible for these ladybugs behind me, besides the one that we all know. She put together the beautiful intro videos every week. They're a part of our production team, and you always are going to laugh your ass off for this one. I think my favorite LOL number was the Snow White number. She did Snow White, and she had like artificially and wait, hold on, not artificially inseminated. That's not the word. She had superimposed. She superimposed all these little woodland creatures in her house, and it was the cutest thing in the world. I can't forget that number, but she definitely is so creative, and we love watching you every single week. She's also pretty new to the scene, so digital drag has been a platform for her. With Notta Contact Sport, has been a platform for her to perform regularly. So, you know, that's the joy of doing the show and keeping it going. You know, we have to kind of like push each other every week to keep going, because we can sometimes, you know, be you know, reluctant to get in drag every week, do a show, but I'm so thankful every time we do it. So LOL, keep bringing a smile to our faces. Give it up for and laugh your ass off for LOL.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together kooky, the Addams Family. The house is a museum where people come to see them. They really are a scream, the Addams Family.
I decided it was time to move out of the house. My parents gave me space, but you know how it is. As long as you're living under my mausoleum, you'll die by my rules.
I might be messed up, but I know what's up. You want a real taste? At least I'm not a fake. Come, unwrap me. Come, unwrap me. I'll show you what's me. Close your eyes, don't peek. Now I'm undressing. Unwrap sour candy. Come, unwrap me. Come, unwrap me. Come on, sour candy. I'm hot on the outside, but if you give me time, then I could make time for your love. I'm hot on the outside, but if you see inside, 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 I'm sour candy. bite, take a bite. It's a sour candy. Take a bite, take a bite. It's a sour candy. Take a bite, take a bite. It's a sour candy. Take a bite, take a bite. Sour candy.
Y'all, that was LOL. Looking like a spooky queen. Dragula season 3 or 4. What are we on? I don't know. Is it gonna be a digital Dragula this year? Anyways, LOL, you got your spooky side now. We're seeing that spooky side. We love you any way you are. Just saying. So good every week. Sorry, I have my notes and that I took a weed or a vape pen. It's weed. It's legal weed. I took that hit at the beginning of the show, and I should have waited a little bit. So now I'm a little silly. But I do want to talk about something real serious. While it's on my mind, I have it written down. Like, we have to talk about this tomorrow. If you're in Chicago tomorrow, there's going to be a very special event. We are going to, or I'm participating in a drag march for change, and that has been put together by like lots of very prominent Black queens in Chicago and kings. So this super excited. The event was kind of coordinated by Joe Mama, is their name, and I have not met Joe Mama yet. Not your mama. I'm talking about Joe Mama. But I have not met them yet, but we have talked online, and I am so excited to be a part of this. You don't have to be in drag to be in the march. This is just, a symbol of our unity and us coming together, taking it to the streets. There's a pretty lengthy lineup of amazing Black kings and queens speaking, and I think the next performer is one of them. So we are so fucking excited about tomorrow and about hearing your voices loud and clear on those streets of Chicago. So give it up for our drag king, regular drag king alien, Luke Ami.
Carpe noctem, carpe vienam, carpe diem, Deo confedimus, Deo confedimus, Deo confedimus, Deo confedimus. Bene plestito e che la usche al centrum, a capite il calcio al contrario, ad ostrione, al falsis principis propici. Patio ripeti per spiritu, carpe noctem, carpe venum, carpe diem, Deo confedimus, Deo confedimus. Deo giovante, Deo vindice, Deo volente, gesta non verba, gesta non verba. Ode micratibi, homo bula, homo humini lupas, ibas sima verba, ibis sima vos. Il te vivos, intramuros, invictus maneo, carpe noctem, carpe vinum, carpe diem, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus. Carpe noctem, carpe vinum, carpe diem, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus. Heartbeat thumping, bodies going dumb on the floor, they jumping. La blancas, gatos, asses shaking, thumping, dropping. Move that body, ain't no stopping. Heartbeat It's going dumb on the floor, they jumping. La Blancas got those asses shaking, dumping, dropping. That body ain't no stop. Carpe noctem, carpe venum, carpe diem. Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus. Carpe noctem, carpe venum, carpe diem. Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus, Deo confidimus.
Y'all, that was Luke on me. Woo! I'm scared. I'm like looking around my house like what demon's gonna come out of my mirror? That was amazing. Y'all, somebody asked me, I was actually did like a little interview this week with a streaming TV show, and they asked me, what is drag to you? And I was like, oh God. It's like asking like such a loaded question. It's really hard to answer that right now, but I tried my best, and like that was drag. Like drag to me, no one owns drag, and if it's entertaining, if it's like giving you emotion and you put all that creativeness into it, like that's drag. That was so fucking fierce. Thank you, Luke, on me. I'm gonna be like keeping one eye open tonight while I'm laying in bed because there are some nightmares headed my way. Fuck yes, I'm ready for it. Please. We are flying through I feel like we're flying through the show like a ladybug or something, like a swarm of ladybugs, just flying through the show. Our next entertainer. Who is it? Oh, it's her. This next entertainer is also a part of the cast of She-Hall Nashville and the other show in Atlanta, Georgia. You can actually catch them doing their online shows, even though Atlanta is like recklessly open right now in a lot of ways. They have said, no, we're going to stay online and we're going to be doing our show digitally until we really know it is safe. So thank you, Edie Cheeseburger, for providing that space as well. And I think something beautiful that she said last week is she's going to continue trying to do better at being inclusive, and that's exactly like that's coming from me too. Like I totally agree. Like we are going to dedicate ourselves to always do better, and I will take any criticism you give me. If you think that I shouldn't be doing this, or if you think that I need to do this better, tell me, please, about just being inclusive, creating a space that is truly an all-welcoming space that allows people to thrive in their artistry, their drag artistry. So with that said, this next entertainer performs with her at the other show, and again, they're from She-Hall Nashville. This is the Delicate Flower Orchid.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
All right, y'all, I can't get more literal than that. That was the delicate flower, orchid. Orchid. So good. It was really, really fucking funny, Orchid. Today we were like sharing our videos and we're like, is mine funny? Please tell me. I just want it to be good. And so I got to see hers obviously before. And she said that mine was good, but you know, you'll see that too and decide for yourself. But yeah, I love you so much. Such a good job. We're all like trying to be creative every week, and it's so hard to be creative and then be like the art director of a video and an editor and a stylist, and you have to do all this stuff like way more than what you would do normally in drag. It's wild. Speaking of someone who does more than just drag, our next guest is a special guest. She is from Nashville, Tennessee, and we have a similar timeline there. I do remember seeing you out at Play Nashville, just looking amazing always. You know, and they just seem, they always have that like realness look going on. I mean, just gorgeous. So but what I was talking about earlier is this queen, among others, myself, we volunteer, well not volunteer, we support Music City Prep Clinic. So they you know, asked us to be in the parade in Atlanta Pride. We got to raise money for them, or they've gotten to raise money, sorry. I'm giving myself credit and I wasn't even there. I did the Atlanta Pride, but they do a lot of events for Music City Prep Clinic just to get the word out there. So if you live in Nashville and you have questions about Truvada, Descovy, anything related to prep or safe sex, or other options for safe sex, please contact Music City Prep Clinic and you will get all the information you need. I'm just so proud of Nashville for finally having something more queer inclusive, and hopefully we'll see that organization grow. But this next queen again, such a goddess. Their name is Shelby LeBancs.
If I'm a bad person, you don't like me, well I guess I'll make my own way. It's a circle, a mean cycle, I can't excite you anymore. Where's your gavel, your jury, what's my offense this time? You're not a judge, but if you're gonna judge me, well sentence me to another life. Don't wanna hear your sad songs, I don't wanna feel your pain, but it's always not my fault, 'cause you know we're not the same. We're not the same. Yeah, the friends are stuck together. We wrote our names in blood, but I guess you can't accept that the change is good. It's good. It's good. Will you treat me just like another stranger? Well, it's nice to meet you, so I guess I'll go. I must be on my way out. You treat me just like another stranger. Well, it's nice to meet you, so I guess I'll go. I must be on my way out. Ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend. And this is the best thing that could have happened. Any longer and I wouldn't have made it. It's not a war, no, it's not a rapture. I'm just a person, but you can't take it. The
Shelby LeBanks from Nashville, Tennessee. Woo! That hair whip. That was a throwback, right? Loved it. Oh my God. Mary. You see that, Mary? She taught me some names. Mary is like, means that like, you're good. Like if she calls you Mary, that means you're good. She called me Mary, so I hope it means that I'm good. Cracks me up. Like I said last week, oh, you know what I forgot to mention this whole time? Have you noticed down below we have our Instagram and our Venmo? I'm just assuming y'all know already. It's kind of like at a drag show. I don't usually like talk about tipping, but then again, like sometimes you have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, right below, these queens are out of work. We've only gotten one stimulus check so far. Bernie Sanders is not president, unfortunately. So we're having to support each other once again. But below you can see my Venmo information and my Instagram information. If you want to know when the next show is or what the next thing is, like I think tomorrow during the drag march, hopefully I'll get some good pictures and video just to kind of show you what's going on. I also want to like disclose people's faces that are there and just be safe about that. But yeah, follow my Instagram to know about our show. And then Venmo, all the money from tonight goes to either the Queens or a charity of choice. So it is supporting our community where it is needed. I think last week, you helped me raise, close to $500 for different organizations, a little bit for Chicago Cares, for their food bank that they're putting together for people affected during everything that's going on. Also, Minnesota Freedom Fund, we were collecting money last time for that, and they said, hey, we have enough money, send it somewhere else where it's needed immediately. So that was pretty amazing to see that. So just know that your tips are very, very much appreciated. They may be paying for somebody's groceries in need. They may be paying for one of our groceries in need, but just know it's going to go to the right place. So thank you so much for any contributions you have tonight. This next performer, speaking of a fucking icon contributor to the community, they put together an all-black cast of, I think there was like 29 queens or something. I'm like clouded in the head right now, but they put together this huge, amazing show last week. They raised over $3,000 for Black Lives Matter, for a couple other organizations, but oh my gosh, such a big heart, and I've always felt that way about you. This is from Atlanta, Georgia.com.
Hey, I can be the answer. I'm ready to dance when the vamp up. Then when I hit that dip, get your camera. You can see you in that bitch, shit's the Tampa. And the in that young sister beacon. The bitch who wants to compete. And I can freak fit that pump with the peep. And you know what your bitch become when her weave in. I just wanna sip that punch with your peeps and sit in that lunch if you're treating. Kick it with your bitch who come from Parisian. She know where to get mine from in the season. Now she wanna lick my plum in the evening. And fit that tongue to deepen. I guess that can't get any in. 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 I was in the 212, I'm the uptown A nigga, you know what's up or don't you? Word of who made ya? I'm a rude bitch nigga, what are you made up of? I'ma eat your food up boo, I could bust your 8, I'ma do one too, fuck it gun do. When you do make bucks, I'ma look right nigga, bet you do want to, fuck 'em like you do want to, come, you gated get discovered, I'm a 2-1 deuce, cock, a lickin' in the water by the blue bayou, caught the warm goose, and you do rag too son, nigga you're a Kool-Aid dude, plus your bitch might lick it, wonder who let you, come to 1-2, what you do to crew son? Fuck are you into, huh? Niggas better ooh run, you could get shot, homie, if you do want to. Put your guns up, tell your crew don't front. I'm a hoodlum, nigga, you know you were 2 ones. Bitch, I'm about to blue up too, I'm the 1-2 day. I'm the new shit boo, young Rapunzel. Who are you, bitch, new lunch? I'ma ruin you, cunt. I'ma ruin you, cunt.
station, saying you're grinding, but you ain't going nowhere. No, why you procrastinating, girl? You got a lot, but you just waste all yourself. They'll forget your name soon, and will nobody be to blame but yourself. Yeah.
What you gonna do when I ain't there? When I ain't premier? Bitch, the end of your life there. This shit with mine. What you gonna do when I ain't there? When I ain't premier? Bitch, the end of your life there. This shit with mine.
Bitch, I'm in the 212 with the fifth cock niggas, the 212. Fuck your gun, you. When your goon sprayed up, bet this bitch won't get him. Bet you won't do much. See, even if you do want to bust, you bitch, you get your cut and touch your crew up too. Pop, you playing with your butter like a boo, won't you cock the gun too? Where you do eat coon, hun? I'm fucking with your cutie Q. What's your dick like, homie? What are you into? What's the run, dude? Where do you wake up? Tell your bitch keep hating. I'm a new one too, huh? See, I remember you when you were the young new face. But you do like to slumber, don't you? Now you boo up too, hun. I'ma ruin you, cunt.
What you gonna do when I ain't there? When I ain't there? Bitch, the end of your life there. This shit been mine. What you gonna do when I ain't there? When I ain't there? Bitch, the end of your life there. This shit been mine. This shit been mine. This shit been mine.
Yes.com. Again, I don't know if Neon Black is coming back, if .com has a show planned for the future, but I will let you know. Add them on Instagram, the.com. Somebody asked about Venmo. I see some Venmos coming in. If you missed a queen or you didn't realize you could donate or tip to these queens, you can send me the coin with their name in the comments and I will pass it along. Somebody just sent some coin for King Percocet, so please know that is an option. Y'all, we are getting down to we are at the second half. We are well into the second half of the show, and I am very well baked. And I hope you are too at home. Make some noise if you're vaping. Woo! All right, y'all. We got to get through this. Quarantine. We got to get out there and love on each other, support each other. I cannot fucking wait. But here we are on Saturday nights, again, every other Saturday night. If you are someone who wants to perform in Not a Contact Sport, you can visit our website at notacontactsport.com. You can also just Instagram me, slide into my DMs, and just say, hey, I want to do the show. Somebody just did that right before the show, and I was like, please, 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 please. So know that we are in love and accept and celebrate all kinds of drag. So please, we had a puppeteer a couple weeks ago. I mean, they were fucking phenomenal. So whatever you if you want to basically what Marina Lucero Sanchez does, sit and eat food and put and make it into a drag number, that's fucking drag, and I love it. I live for it. And we love you, Marina. She's coming up. But the next entertainer, they made their debut in Provincetown, Rhode Island. Unfortunately, Provincetown is not going to be as, bumping this summer, unfortunately. But we know that they're going to make a comeback next year. But this queen, again, graced the presence of, all the visitors to Provincetown last year. And they are my wonderful Atlanta sister. This is Breezy.
Rock and roll, not your knockers, keep them hot and sold. Just admit it, gals, it sure feels great to feel them swinging, ooh, titillate. Bounce your booty, come on, bounce them up and down. Bounce your booty, there, look at that gal, she's going there. Bounce your booty, oh, doesn't that feel good? Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Do you think I need a boob job?
I
gets real full. I decided to go to a gymnastics school. There I found out that I'm not alone, suffering from this flat-chested syndrome. So when I wake up or go back into bed, I remember the wise words that my teacher said. If you want your man to drown in your lust, you must increase your bust. I must increase my 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 bust.
The reason I'm here is I want to get my breasts bigger.
My chest was supposed to grow. My cleavage wasn't right, no. My boobies, my breasts are completely full. And now my sweater's tight, got surgery. I want to be a D, bigger memories. I want them to show now, no because my chest flatness was killing me. And I must confess, I paid for these. I look 32, I'm just a child. I am a crime. Make my boobies one more size.
Not boobies. My boobies. That was Breezy Boobies. Breezy. Y'all, thank you so much for all the love. I'm seeing people sending in some coin for these queens, y'all, for people who need it. Please know that we are working our asses off every week to bring you this entertainment, so we appreciate anything you can do. In our little Venmo right here, in my personal Venmo, it goes out among the queens and among people who need it in the community, outside the community, people that we want to show love for and support. So please know, again, whatever you can do. You can also just like add us on Facebook, add us on Instagram, okay, please. Y'all, we ain't one of these influencers out there taking selfies at Black Lives Matter, okay? Taking advantage of it. We are out there fucking marching in the streets with our sisters, and, add us on Instagram. It's free, and you can find out about whatever's going on through all of these amazing Black performers tonight. Listen to their voices. So please add them on Instagram if you can. It's free. Okay. We love free in COVID. If only we can get a second stimulus check. This next entertainer is my wonderful sister, all the way from Palm Springs. They were in the original cast of She-Hulk. They create these wonderful graphics below me and up here. They create, part of the logo. And they also designed or organized our website, nottacontactsport.com, where you can find information about upcoming shows and past performers. You can find all their information if you didn't get it during the show there. So let me introduce you to the Latin flavor, Marina Lacera Sanchez.
It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me. These shoes, this apron, that place, and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know. I'm not anything like I used to be. Though it's true, I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm being honest, I'd give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'll be reckless just enough, who'll get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Y'all, that was Marina Lucera Sanchez bringing you Del Taco realness. Yeah, because Taco Bell's canceled now. Apparently, they donate hundreds of $1,000s to a racist political group. So, y'all, Del Taco, I guess I support them. I don't know, you know, they're probably corrupt too, but you got to find something at 3 a.m. When you are a hungry queen after a gig, right? What is y'all's favorite after hours spot? Put it in the comment below if you know a good one. In Chicago, in Atlanta, in Nashville, please let us know all the like ethical ones, you know, all the fast food ethical places. Y'all, we have three more performers. I'm sorry. This next performer is the mother of East Atlanta Village. What? Did I say that right? East Atlanta Village? Yeah, I said East Village. Yeah, East Atlanta Village. So they were one of the queens that like embraced me when I came into the drag scene in Atlanta, and they were hosting Miss Glitz pageant. I came in second place. Not bitter. But they were so fucking supportive and sweet the whole time. They would like give me shout outs and say like, you know, we had something in common. We both did color guard in high school. So we were both very much aware that we were fags at the time. I love you so much for being here every single week. They are the one and only Elisars Rex.
Heart is organic, to stay alive. I got to stay on my grind. I have to survive. I got to stay on my grind. Fight real hard. Nobody's gonna take my part. My piece of the pie is right in my eyesight. Gotta get my prize, gotta get my mind right. Ain't back down, fight real hard. Nobody's gonna take my part. My piece of the pie is right in my eyesight. Gotta get my prize, gotta get my mind right. Ain't back down, fight real hard. Nobody's gonna take my part. My piece of the pie is right in my eyesight. Gotta get my prize, gotta get my mind right. Ain't back down, fight real hard. Nobody's gonna take my part. My piece of the pie is right in my eyesight. Gotta get my prize, gotta get my mind right. Just stay alive. I got to stay on my grind. I have to survive. I got to stay on my grind. Just stay alive. I got to stay on my grind. I have to survive. I got to stay on my grind.
Elisars Rex, everybody. The mother of his East Atlanta village. They started the scene there. Y'all, you need to ask her about the whole story. I want to hear it. I want to hear this biography of an East Atlanta village mother. Wonderful fucking numbers every week. Original numbers. She brought us some of the most catchy tunes of the COVID season. A parody of Vogue. And a parody of Stupid Love. I Really Need a Hug. I really need a hug. You are comedic genius. Let's say that. Our next performer is also a sister of the Nashville scene, and they are, I think, I'm assuming the daughter of Shelby Banks, but maybe the sister of Shelby Banks, but they are House of Banks, and they are bringing it to you every time. They're bringing it to you here tonight. Make lots of noise for the birthday girl. It is her birthday weekend, so please send her a little birthday present, right? Brittany Banks.
La da da dee da 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 da. La da da dee da 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 da. La da da dee da 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 dee da. La dee da 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 da. Be my lover, wanna be my lover. Looking back on all the time we spent together, you ought to know by now if you wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover. Go ahead and take your time, boy, you gotta feel secure. Before I make you mine, baby, you have to be sure you wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover. La da da dee da da da, hey, wanna be my la da dee da da da, hey, wanna be my la da dee da da, hey, wanna be my dee da da da, hey, wanna be my You've got to show me love. Baby, if you want me, you've got to show me love. Words are so easy to say. You've got to show me love. Sweet dreams of rhythm and dancing. Sweet dreams of passion through the night. Sweet dreams are taking over. Sweet dreams of dancing. Sweet dreams of rhythm and dancing. Sweet dreams of passion through the night. Sweet dreams are taking over. Sweet dreams of dancing through the
Representing House of Banks. That was Shelby Banks, y'all. Woo, House of Banks. Y'all are killing it on the internet. If you want to check them out tomorrow, they have a show called the Banks Vault, and it is happening. I think it's on their Facebook Live. If you go to Shelby Banks Facebook Live, Shelby LaBanks, and it starts at 6 p.m. Central Time, so 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, right? It's summer break for teachers, so I'm kind of losing my skills here. Yeah, y'all, I am at the end of our show. We have one more performer tonight, and it is your host. She is finishing up her school year this week, so let me tell you how that remote learning thing worked out. If you want to talk about that, you can add me on Instagram and DM me. Otherwise, this teacher is on summer break, and it may be me staring at the TV and watching a sitcom I haven't watched yet, but you know what? I'm on summer break, and so I'm going to have a lot of time. So if y'all want to chat, send me a message on Instagram. Let me know how you're doing. If you want to be in the show, we have nottacontactsport.com. Please visit that website for all the information you need. Created by our lovely Marina Lacer Sanchez, y'all. But yeah, we are at the end of the show, and I want to thank everybody so far who has donated or tipped us. Thank you so much. Your coin's gonna go to where it is needed most. Trust me. I hope you trust me. I mean, I guess if you don't, just message me and we'll talk about it. Ask one of these other queens. But thank you so much again for coming out or showing up every Saturday. Now every other Saturday. Our next show is... when is our next show? Let me pull up the calendar. I think it's the 27th is the next 2 weeks from now. Yeah, so June 27th, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/minipearlnecklace. Apparently the Facebook Live was not public. Oops, that sucks. But what you can do is, here's another way you can help us. You can share our stream off of Twitch. After the show, a whole recording of the show pops up for about 3 days, and then they start deleting things that are illegal, like copyright music. So please share that video with all of your friends and family, especially the conservative ones, and let them know what you support, and maybe they'll also help us out and support us as well. So again, thank you for that, and here is your last entertainer of the night, Miss Minnie Pearl Necklace.
She's the one the spinsters recommend. Just name the kind of man your sister wants, and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden aunts, and she'll match him up. Come on, Dolly, if your eldest daughter needs a friend.
Tell me, Mrs. Levi, what's in all this for you?
A living, Mr. Kemper. Some people paint, some sew. I meddle. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure and the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who arranges things like furniture and daffodils and lives. When a man with a timid tongue meets a girl with a diffident air, why should the tortured creatures beat around the bush when heaven knows Mother Nature always needs a little push? So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there, and a girl over 6'3" loves a man who comes up to her ear. Surely it's obvious she'll never be seduced till some kind soul condescends to give her beau a little boost. So I put my hand in there, I put my hand in here. I have always been a woman who arranges things. It's my duty to assist the Lord above. I have always been a woman who arranges things like luncheon parties poker games, and love. My plummet cosmetic art turned a frump to a trump lady fair. She had a countenance a little bit like Scrooge, but oh, today you would swear the Lord himself applied the rouge. I put my hand in here and twist a little, stir a little, him a little, her a little, shape a little, mold a little, some poor chap gets sold a little. When I use my fist a little, some young bride gets kissed a little. Pressure with the thumbs, matrimony comes when I put my hand in Jane tomorrow, Jane yesterday, but never ever Jane today. I said Jane tomorrow, Jane yesterday, but never ever Jane today. You can wish as you want, you can want as you wish. Still you better hear me say Jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never ever jam today. Not ashamed of marmalade, not silly, no honey, for love, no money. Never ever jam today. Oh, you can wish as you want, you can want as you wish. Still you better hear me say jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never ever jam to the side.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. That was Miss Minnie Pearl Necklace bringing you some what the fuck moments. Sometimes that's just what's going on in my head. I don't know how to explain it. This platform's about self-expression. That's it. So yeah, y'all, thank you again for coming out. This is your last opportunity. If you want to tip any of the queens, we have a suggested donation of a sliding scale of $10 to $10,000. So send whatever you can to Minnie Pearl Necklace Venmo, if you can see there. And add us on Instagram, please. We're desperate in these times, apparently, to have followers. That's like what some of these influencers are so desperate that they will do the shit that they're being exposed for doing on the internet. So we're not those people. We are actually here to perform and entertain you every week. And to do that, I had to buy some makeup on the internet because I ran out during COVID, because I can't, and as much as I want to support local businesses and buy from them, it really sucks. So it's expensive doing drag, but also like people, are out of work. So please support any way you can. Thank you again, and have a wonderful weekend. Good night.
Listen up. Drag is not a contact sport.